Good evening and welcome to our January 2nd Village Board meeting. If you could please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks. We'll start at the top of the agenda with our staff reports. Other than the written report, do you have anything from AFD tonight, Chief? Just a note, I'll take a note from looking at the report right now that, I'm going to congratulate and thank both Dave Cowan, Robert White, and Paul Miller on 40 years of active service to the Altamont Fire Department. Oh, so nice. I'll give you a round of applause.
Hear, hear.
Congratulations.
Round of applause.
I feel that way all the time about certain things. I understand it. Tonight, let's see, police, we don't have a report for the police department tonight, and I don't have a report for Public Works. I will say to those that are watching at home, I think you've seen this, but the trucks are going out a few times a week picking up Christmas trees that have been put out on the curb. I will just make a note to say, don't wrap them in plastic, because they can't take them if they're wrapped in plastic, and that's happened a couple times already. So just have them out there. They will grab them as they see them, and they're doing a couple days a week. Still doing bagged brush and sticks as well. Okay, we're down to public comment. If you have anything to share with the board at this time, you can come up to the microphone and just tell us who you are.
Ted Newman, Lark Street, Altamont. I was just wondering if the board is considering any action as in regards to dogs, as perhaps having them licensed in our village or something to that effect, because we have so many, and I'm sure the Public Works Department might be cleaning up after them.
Well, they are licensed through the town of Guilderland, so dog licenses are picked up down there for the village of Altamont, so they're supposed to be licensed.
Something that I didn't know.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't realize certain services we do with the town. That is one of them. So even if we go to like the town dog parks, you have to have a license, you have to go there first and register your dog.
All right.
Okay? Anything else? All right, I'm going to move on to item number 1 on the agenda, which is consider approval of treasurer's abstracts numbers 13 and 14. You've had a chance to review the vouchers tonight. Could I have a motion for that?
So moved.
Second.
John is first, and second is Michelle. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 2 on our agenda is consider authorizing Mayor Denine to sign the New York State Department of Transportation letter regarding Transportation Alternatives Program for Maple Avenue and Bozeman Hill Road sidewalk installation and safety improvements project application availability of required matching funds. You would have seen the materials. This is a grant we've just recently, we are applying for. It's all due next week. We did a pre-application with the state for this. It's to connect our sidewalk from Sunset Drive all the way down to Indian Meadows Path. This is an area, if you've ever walked down there, it's very dangerous to walk on. There's very little shoulder, ditches on both sides. For many years, it's been an issue, and this grant opportunity has come up. I'm hoping that we have the opportunity to get it. I think every municipality is applying for this because it is an 80-20 situation where the 80% is paid for with the funding, and then 20% can be matched in-house as well as outwards. I know the match amount is a fairly high amount, but we would have at least a third of that in our reserves, and then the in-kind services for our DPW to work on the project would probably take care of the rest of it. So we're hoping we'll find out in the spring whether we're successful, but that's why we have to, this is part of the application we have to hand in that we agree to the match. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay, can I have a motion?
So moved.
Michelle is first and second.
I'll second.
Nick is second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 3 is consider appointment of Cynthia Shannon Gilderlin to part-time deputy treasurer effective January 8th, 2024, at an annual salary of $23,400. This position is probationary and up for a period of up to 1 year. And at that time, if the board felt comfortable, that we would move this individual into the treasurer's title position. The committee was made up of Patty Blackwood, our village clerk, trustee Ganance, and myself, and we had interviews, and we had actually second interviews as well, and we feel like this person has a lot of strong skills in the background to help us out in this position. So, and our retired treasurer, Catherine Hasbrook, will be coming in both this week and next week to help start the training process. So we're kind of excited about getting going with this again.
Great.
All right, can I have a motion for that?
So moved.
John, and second,
I'll second.
Nick, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 4 is consider appointment, oh, I just did that one, I apologize, I didn't jump down. Oh, no, that is correct.
That's true.
Sorry, I thought I was doing a different one. Consider appointment of Cynthia Shannon to Deputy Registrar of Vital Statistics per recommendation of Patty Blackwood, Village Clerk. Can I have a motion, please? Michelle is first,
I'll
second.
second again.
Nick is second, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. All right, item 5 is consider approval of applications from Jason, I hope I say this right, Bowdy? Is that right, Paul? Okay, I hope I'm right. Altamont and Jeffrey Purley, Gilderlin, for firefighter memberships in the Altamont Fire Department per request of Paul Miller, Chief.
So moved.
Nick is first, and second
I'll
is,
second
oh, Michelle beat you to it.
all right.
Sorry about that.
That's right.
And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 6 is consider approval of a resolution scheduling a public hearing on a local law of the Village of Altamont providing real property tax exemptions for volunteer firefighters and ambulance workers pursuant to Section 466-A of the Real Property Tax Law. The public hearing is to be held on February 6, 2024 at 7 p.m. So I don't know if you have anything you want to say on this, Nick, since you've,
I guess I could give a little background.
just a little background would be
Yeah,
good
so
for people at home
a little over a
especially.
year ago, the state passed this program, which allows for volunteer firefighters or ambulance workers to get a 10%, I guess, how do they phrase it, as a reduction? Or exemption in their property tax, as long as they meet certain criteria. They have to, own the house, live in the house as their primary residence. And then on the back end, which is what we're doing here, is every taxing municipality would have to pass a resolution opting into the program. So we know Albany County's done it, we know the town of Guilderland's done it, the school district of Guilderland has done it. I think that covers the library as well. If not, they have, all the fire districts had to do it, and so it's up to us in the village level to do it for village taxes. And then, assuming we pass the law, we would then have to certify which of our members are eligible for the property tax exemption. And then that list gets populated back up the chain to the town and the county so that they get those exemptions as well. Leave anything out?
No, I think you got it. And we're aligned with the town.
Yes. So trying to
so-
keep things as simple as possible,
Yeah.
we adopted the same language, so it's not
Yeah.
like you would get exemption from one
Right,
area, not the other.
and not the other.
Yeah.
So, okay. Could I have a motion for that, to set that hearing?
I'll set that motion, and just again,
Yep,
that language will be online, right, if people wanted to look at the law.
yes,
Right.
it already is.
So,
Yep, it's there. Can I have a second?
I'll second that.
John is second, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. On item 7 is consider approval of board minutes for December 5th, 2023. Could I have a motion for that?
So moved.
John is first, and second
I'll second.
is Nick. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Before we go to item 8, knowing this, we knew this would be a quick business meeting tonight. Is there anything that anybody else has to share at this point in time? No? I'd like to thank the DPW, just off the top of my head, for the the beautiful decorations they assisted both the library in doing for the gazebo and the big tree, which I can't stop staring at because it looks so beautiful, the way they did that. So DPW did a great job with that. I don't think I have anything else right now that I can think of. I know Jeff Purley was going to try to, I know he's at a meeting right now, he was going to try to give us a county update, but we'll see if he could do that at the next meeting. Because he had threw that out there, so we would know what's going on with the county.
2 meetings next month.
We what?
We have 2 meetings next month.
Oh, because we start the budget workshop meeting, so yeah, make sure your calendars are set as well for that. So we have our regular meeting at 7 PM and the workshop starting at 6 PM on the 29th as well, which we'll talk about a little bit at the next meeting. Okay, well, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Michelle is first, and second
I'll second it.
is John, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor?
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Thank you for coming. Stay warm tonight. Have a great night.
I won't be here next meeting.
The 6th.
Yeah, it's Katie's birthday.